I wonder if the other guy's still here. Matt.
Yeah, he's still connected to the call. He has himself muted.
Yeah.
That would do it. That would
Oh,
do
well,
it.
he said push to talk, I think. He was talking about it.
Oh, got it.
Well, how long you want to wait?
What are we waiting for?
Oh, well, I thought you weren't here, but
Oh,
I guess you are. Alright, well, the first thing I wanted to do was everyone introduce their characters. That'll take a lot less time than I thought it was going to take. So, who wants to go first?
Tony.
Yeah, if nobody volunteers, it's going to be Tony.
Alright, that's fine.
Tony.
Alright, so I'm Tommy of the Tickle Lips.
Of the
Dwarf
Tickle Lips?
of the Tickle Lips.
Couldn't you be like Tommy Von Ticklips?
Well, it means the same thing, but yeah, sure. If you want to say however you want. I am a magical dwarf who is a compulsive liar and believes exalted horses are living gods. I have many fire spells for casting fireballs.
Are we going to define how these characters met each other and why they decided to travel together?
Well, that was sort of decided in the earlier game. They were all in the tavern, and then the Count came in. Well, I'll explain this later, but the Count came in and hired them all to search for gold, but I'll explain in more detail later. So basically, we're just assuming they were there, even though they weren't.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys were just like background characters, I guess, and then like, oh, hey, you've been here the whole time. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I think Superfiend just overheard the conversation and decided that he was going to come along without anybody's permission. That
Okay.
sounds like exactly like something he would do.
We got a guy that's kind of like that, an ongoing NPC.
Perfect.
Oh, the dwarf kid.
No, he's a human named Brayton, but I'll cover everything that happened, so you guys get up to speed. Because Matt was the only one that was there the whole time.
Yeah. I'll introduce my dude, Greenobulax. He's a 150-year-old dwarf that lived the last like 70 years in the forest, just by himself because he got lost. Even though he could have easily gotten out, he's just kind of a dumbass. He has like just all healing spells. So part of it, and he smells like garbage because he's not very acclimated to living with other people. There's some major delusions. Also, he has a secret that's starting to become more obvious that he likes to eat sentient beings, but he knows it's shameful, so he tries to hide it a lot. And yeah, really the only reason why people keep him around is because he has healing abilities. And one of his party tricks is cutting off limbs and then regrowing them, or like gouging his eyes out and stuff like that. So he's a pretty cool dude.
Sounds like he's a
Also,
masochist.
he has no morals either. Like he's easily swayed by the opinion of the group.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry,
Um,
what's your name?
me?
Yeah,
Like my name or my character's name?
your name.
Matt. But don't
Matt.
call me that. Just call me Arcanom. It's fine. Or Superfiend, since that'll be more in context. So
Got it. My name's also Matt.
yeah. So that's why I decided not to use that name.
Got it.
I guess does it show up? Does my name in Google Hangout show up as Matt?
No, it says Arcanom.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Anyway,
so Arcanom. Yeah.
Yep. It's so yeah. So when you guys probably first met Superfiend, he probably did something along the lines of, "Hey, you gonna wear them shoes?" And he points at the shoes that your character is wearing, like, "Hey, man, hey, give me them shoes. I'll give you." He like rifles through like a little like a bag that he has, and like pulls out pretty much garbage that you would never want. Like, I'll trade you this for it. Give me them shoes, man. You know where the 15th Street? You know how to get to 15th Street from here? I gotta go down and visit my man, Deandro. He's gonna gotta get my hookup.
Yeah. I think I met this guy.
So basically, yeah, Superfiend is from a place that you guys have probably never heard of. He talks about it. But he doesn't talk about it in like I used to be from here. He'll say things that are very out of place, like, man, I've never been to this part of Detroit before. What the hell? And I ain't seen a popo in a while either.
Detroit?
Yeah, he's from Detroit. He's from Detroit.
Yeah, Earth
quite
is like
obvious.
an alternate universe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came from Earth Beta, Detroit, but he thinks he's still there, so that's fun. And he talks to animals. I mean, he'll see a random animal will pass by, and he'll just start making animal noises at it, and then the animal usually gets annoyed and goes off and does something else.
What's his skill set?
He can get you pretty good methamphetamines and speed if you like, and he can mimic people. He usually mimics people and makes fun of them, mimic their voice and make them say something stupid.
You know, this is a tech level 3 world, right? Like medieval.
Yeah, and he and he pretty much never eats, so that's always a good thing. He never eats, pretty much never sleeps.
Is that due to meth?
Mostly, yeah.
I also have screw us by starving.
What was that again?
I said I've created food and water, so protect ourselves from getting screwed.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's character sheets and the map of the game world are all in the handout section. So, I see Superfiend has skills like body language. TL8 chemistry is kind of out of place here.
Yeah. Definitely.
See, climbing, fast talk, filch. I don't really know what that is. Is it like pickpocket?
Filch is taking items that are unattended.
Oh, okay. Forced entry. Hold out, intimidation, jumping, knife. TL8 lockpicking. For anyone who doesn't know, TL8 is like cyberpunk level technology.
No, TL8 is Earth current.
Oh, I thought we were at 7 right now.
No, definitely not. TL7 is
Welcome
nuclear.
to 2016, baby.
TL8 is digital, and TL9 is where we're starting to get into, which is microtech.
Well, anyway, far more advanced than here. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to explain what happened since the beginning of the game. Basically, how everyone met was you were all in a tavern in northern Caithness, in some nondescript town, and then this guy walks in the bar named Count Daigar, or claiming his name is that, and he hires you all to go look for some gold, which he needs to finance his civil war. He claims to be from a town in southwestern Caithness called Blythe, and there's a civil war going on among many nobles from Caithness, and he needs the gold to finance his army. Matt expressed concern that he was about to execute a second Holocaust or something using the gold, but then Patrick just went ahead and said he's in, and Matt was like, alright, went along with it.
Yeah.
And he also made a prophecy that Matt would meet a terrible enemy, which made no sense at the time, but it does later. So he directed you to a gold mine up in Zarak, which is in a region just north of the town. He wanted 80% of the gold at first, but you negotiated him down to a 65% cut. And in exchange, he agreed to provide pack animals and mercenaries. So you hired a couple of mercenaries, one of which was a gnome named Razfiz, who's got crossbow skill, and the other one is a dwarf named Vek. who has a mountain survival skill. So you set out, and you were quickly attacked by an insect man, which is only noteworthy because he's far out of his normal range. And pretty soon you get this note from Matt here. We're all good at killing our mercenaries. Eat them and take their shares. Well, you didn't do it yet.
Yeah. Just
So,
saying. Just
yeah.
establishing that now.
I'm sure they've noticed that. So pretty soon you came across like a few dozen bodies. They've been killed with arrows, burned to death, etc. And pretty soon you encountered someone who claimed to be a survivor of that attack, saying that he was ambushed, but he claimed he didn't get killed because he fled as a coward. Which oh, Matt's gone again. Well, since he already knows all this stuff, I'll just keep telling you. Yeah, so he claimed he fled as a coward, and then man, what happened then? Oh, you detected another group about a day ahead of you, and you eventually fought them at the cave mouth, and one of them revealed himself to be a wizard named Vupridium, who's the reincarnation of a Gurps space character I had back in 2000 that Matt thought he killed with poison gas, but obviously he didn't die. So basically now you're at the mouth of the cave with, say, 5 burning bodies, um, a half dozen horses, and there's a gold mine right in front of you with about a 10% gold ore as far as the eye can see. And yeah, that's about it. Except one more thing, that guy who claimed he ran from the ambush, a couple of guys got into your camp in the middle of the night and he cut their heads off. And everyone got suspicious because he was claiming to be a coward before, but now all of a sudden he's a badass. So when you confronted him about this, eventually he decided to run away, and you ordered your mercenary to shoot his crossbow at him, and he just barely missed. And both he and the mage are still unaccounted for.
Sounds like a smashing good time.
And Aaron was wounded by a crossbow bolt during the battle, but obviously he's not here anymore.
Oh, okay. So I'm sort of curious. My character probably wouldn't be curious, but I'm curious. Did the people in this group claim to be like a professional mining outfit? Is that why you sent them to go to this gold mine?
No, they just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
So the person who hired these people doesn't know that like there's actual miners in the world, or or something like that. Probably, I'm assuming that's. I guess I wouldn't really know, but
Well, not in this region. He just took who he could get, and it's a pretty dangerous area, which is why the mine hasn't been exploited already. Well, at least not mined out anyway. It's pretty remote, so survival skills are more important than mining, really. And gold is going for $1,500 an ounce, so to finance a decent army, he doesn't need that much of it.
wow, I'm surprised nobody else is, unless nobody knows where the mine is. That's crazy
Well,
stuff. Okay.
There were a couple of other groups going for it, but one of them is dead, and the other one was the one they met at the cave mouth, and most of them are dead too, except for the wizard.
Right. So I mean, there's obviously people fighting over it, but it's kind of strange that it's not already been acquired, by someone who has a lot of troops to go throw at it. Interesting. So how far away from this mine is the closest large city?
Let's see, about maybe a week.
Okay.
Like from the town they were in, it took them, I think, 3 days to get there, 2 or 3 days, something like that.
Right. Okay. I guess there's probably not a mining town anywhere close by that has been established yet. So okay, interesting. So I guess we have to wait for Richard Clowncar now. Okay.
Yeah. Richard, huh? I don't think that's the joke he was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about the hangouts thing. I mean, we did hangouts with him before, and he didn't drop constantly.
Yeah, it's kind of strange is that before, like right as you sent the link, my computer just shut off for like no reason. So that was pretty cool. I had to restart everything.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this game is cursed a bit.
Yeah.
I think in the future, I'll just say, okay, as long as we have at least 3 players, we're just gonna go, and I'll tone down any encounters. Like if if I had planned on having you guys fight 3 guys, I'll have you fight 2 instead if you don't have as many players.
Well, I mean, you could always just, have as many guys as are going to be there, and then we can just decide whether or not we're going to fight them or run away. Running away is always a valid option.
No, I have overconfidence disadvantage, so I'm always.
Well, that's fine. You can stay there and fight.
Yeah.
It makes it easier for
Yeah.
you to run away.
Yeah, don't you have to roll to see if you can, resist doing something that's obviously, 12.
Yes. Yes, I do.
So is that you have to roll? Wait,
I
is
have
it
to
12
roll.
or less?
Yeah, I have to roll under 12 to resist.
Okay, so it's not as serious as a 10 or less.
Yeah. Yeah, there's different. Like when I was using the character creator thing, there was different levels of it you could pick for.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how the levels work. Like, you roll 12 or less to
It's just like any other check that
Yeah.
you select.
Okay.
How often you
Yeah.
pass them.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
It's
be
not-
12 because it's based on my IQ, so I think it's actually 13.
It's
or
not.
something.
It's not based on IQ.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Yeah, it's just frequency is a whole different thing.
Okay.
At least you didn't take On the Edge. That's even worse.
What is that?
It's the same thing, but more. It's just 30 points rather than like the 10 that you got for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if the book has On the Edge, because I never heard that one.
It's in the
Hey.
basement.
Yeah. Greetings. Yeah, here's On the Edge. Sometimes you don't care whether you live or die. You are not actively suicidal, but you will take unreasonable risks in the face of mortal danger. Alright, Matt, so I just got done telling everyone what happened. So, what are you going to do?
Right.
You remember where we are? Like what the situation is?
Yeah, like right outside of the cave, right?
Yeah. And Brayton, who's the human guy who claimed to have been ambushed, but then wound up cutting everyone's heads off, he's still at large, and so is that wizard, who's your mortal enemy.
So did they run into the cave or away from the cave?
Well, Brayton ran away from the cave as you were shooting your crossbow at him, and the wizard is still unaccounted for, and he's probably in the cave.
I'm a wizard.
I too am a wizard.
I see. Well, there's another one who wants you dead, and he's probably in there, but you don't know. So what are you going to do? You have yourselves, 2 mercenaries, and half a dozen horses.
Well, I think the natural thing to do is to keep the horses.
What was that? Like you're quieter than you were before.
Nothing. I was joking about eating the horses. We should probably leave the horses out here while we can't really bring them in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just tie him to a tree.
Well, it's the mountains, so... Well, this particular area, anyway, there are no trees.
So tie him to a stake that you put in the ground. I mean, do we have a hammer? What sort of supplies do we have?
Yeah, I'll rule that you have a hammer. I'm not going to be... You went up here expecting to mine, so I'll just rule that you have one.
Right. So we have picks and hammers. He
Yeah.
said find the mine or actually acquire ore from the earth and bring it back, because those are two completely different things.
But yeah, he wanted you to acquire some of the ore as well.
Oh my god, this is gonna take fucking months. Okay.
Well,
So anyways,
well, like I said, I mean, it's $1,500 an ounce. Like you don't need to get that much of it for this to be a success.
Yeah, it's still going to take like a week probably to get a few ounces out because that's how mining works. But unless somebody has magic that can help with that. But so at the instant that Superfiend sees the mouth of this cave, well, and that everyone who could possibly, or that everyone that he thinks would likely want to kill him is gone and out of the way, he grabs a pick and makes a beeline for the gold ore that he sees and starts swinging away. Now he doesn't have any skill in mining, mind you, so he might very likely cause a collapse if he hits the wrong spot.
Well, this is pretty unusual for a mine. The ceiling of this cave is like, I don't know, 10 feet high, let's say.
It's pretty big, yeah, bigger than a lot of other mines. Maybe it was, I don't know, something. Superfiend doesn't give a shit. He's like, gold, gold. I'm rich. I'm bloody rich.
Man, loves his gold. Is there a mining skill in this game? I looked for one, couldn't find
There
one.
is. There is. It's an
Okay.
engineering. It's engineering specialty.
Okay.
So it allows you to basically you check that whenever you're mining, and you can you mine in such a manner that it can support the having the hole there and not collapse on you.
Okay. Well,
I have explosive fireball, which is like mine.
yeah, that
How much damage does that do?
1 die 6.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to get through the DR of Earth with that at all. Not going to do a damn thing.
We could just pay our hirelings to do the mining for us and then murder them.
How many people are here with the group?
you got the 3 of you and 2 mercenaries.
So no actual skilled miners.
No.
Oh, okay. So we go to mining up with no miner. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, terrific. So Superfiend is mining away right now.
It's not really a mine. It's more like a cave with gold in it.
You said it was gold ore, right? Not boxes full of gold. Is that what?
Right.
Maybe.
It's basically a given rock. It'll probably have about 10% worth of gold in it.
I mean, these rocks loose or?
Some of them are, but most aren't.
Oh, well then in that case, Superfiend is pocketing all of the loose ones that he can. And he's probably very quickly going to be at his encumbrance level, so I'm going to add some encumbering items to my inventory right now.
Okay. I mean, there's not that much of it around, and
In loose form?
yeah.
How much weight of loose or containing rock?
Well, let's say for about every 10 yards, like maybe a pound.
Wow, okay, that's more than I expected. Awesome.
So you guys just want to pick that up instead of hacking away.
That's what Superfiend's doing right now. Definitely.
Okay. You get a bit into the cave, and it looks like somebody who's been drawing cave drawings on the walls for years. It looks like nothing but harpy wings as far as you can see. That doesn't seem weird to anyone.
Is it drawn well or is it drawn well or badly? I mean,
What is it, drawings of harpy wings, or are there drawings and also harpy wings?
No, it's drawings of them. It's not like actual wings
Alright.
glued to the walls or something.
Alright.
Like, you ever seen cave paintings?
Once.
Yeah, well, they're pretty well done for cave paintings.
I guess someone with connoisseur art could probably tell what instrument was used to create them, but I don't have that skill, so. Too busy looking at damn gold. Give me that gold.
I highly doubt anyone else has it either.
Oh,
Yeah, I
shit.
got it.
I do.
You have art connoisseur?
Yeah, I do have an art connoisseur. And
That's amazing.
Serious?
I'm gonna say that these were drawn by Trogs.
I'm looking through your character sheet right now. Like, if you actually had that, it's unbelievable. Seriously, though, you do have that?
No, I have a disadvantage called compulsive lying, which causes me to do things like this.
Ah, okay. sort of a metagame, lying to me rather than them, or is that what you were doing, lying to them?
Along with them.
Oh, okay. Okay, very well done. All right, so let's say you round up about 20 pounds of ore in the pockets and whatnot, and then you are attacked by
Oh, 20
harpies.
pounds. Nice.
Harpies.
Well, it's only about 10% gold, but still.
Yeah, that's fine because that's still 2 pounds of gold, which sells
Yeah.
at 1,500 per ounce. That's amazing.
Yeah, of which 65% is going to the other guy, at least according to your deal.
No, that's not like Superfiend has no intent of honoring that deal at all. Yeah, nope,
Ah.
not happening. It's not happening. He's just gonna leave and never see that guy again because how's he gonna find him?
Yeah,
Well, he knows where you are.
I do plan on murdering the mercenaries at some point.
So right now, with
That's
that
like the
20
clearest
pounds,
thing about this game.
the 20
Yeah, yeah.
pounds, Superfiend is at light encumbrance, which means his move rating is 4. So, so he notices harpies coming out from somewhere.
Yeah. You,
Do they
you
get-
basically lit the area by flickering torches,
Yeah.
and you don't get much warning before they're on you.
So are they getting around before Superfiend does?
They're getting what?
Are they getting a turn before Superfiend does?
I have to check their default speed scores real quick. I marked the page here. It's what is it? Yeah, Bandstorm 223. But in the meantime, what are you other guys doing?
I am readying my axe through tears because I'm scared.
Okay. But oh, go ahead.
I guess I'm gonna shoot a fireball at them.
Oh,
So
terrific! Thanks.
so none of you were picking up gold.
No, I'm gonna get it on the way out.
Yeah.
They're doing it smart and being cautious, and Superfiend is not.
I'm way too important to be picking up rocks.
Right? I don't pay me for this shit.
Not even rocks that are worth like I don't know whatever it is, like
A bunch.
$150 a pound, basically.
Well, I want the mercenaries to do that, and then we murder them on the way out.
Yeah,
Okay.
a very eager
Well-
black man gathering them up. He's doing that for us.
Right?
Wait. Oh, okay. Now yeah, it's because of his portrait. All right.
That my picture is actually a guy called Basehead from some show that I've never seen, but I figured it would be good.
Looks like Boondocks.
Yeah, that's
That's
right.
what it looks like.
Tony, doesn't your character have greed?
No, I have miserliness.
No, I see.
Oh,
You have greed right
that's,
here.
that's part of being a dwarf.
Yeah, greed is so anyone who's a dwarf probably should roll against that, but not during combat though, because that's
Yeah. Well, I guess I have to enforce it in the future. Like when they come upon you, were you picking up gold wherever you could find it?
Mhm.
Okay, so Harpies 223.
Oh wait, I have to say, well, that really tickles my lips when the harpies show up.
Oh yeah.
It's part of my compulsion.
Wah. Okay, so their default speed is 6.5.
That's faster than me.
Yeah, so
do they have combat reflexes?
click back to this page real quick. They do.
Okay. So let me roll. I need to roll 1d to see how many rounds I stand there useless for.
Well, you have combat paralysis or something?
No, I just don't have combat reflexes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is for partial surprise, right? Since they surprise me, I stand there useless for 1 round because I don't have
Okay.
combat reflexes. Where are we using grid on this at all, or what?
No.
Okay.
Looking at what combat reflexes does real quick.
It makes you not lose
Yeah.
turns at the beginning of fights.
Yeah, and can't you also like mentally stun people?
Yeah. So what you like is it give you the ability to, but people who have combat reflexes are resistant to stuns basically, and to fear checks, I believe. But fear checks you already get a bonus during combat to pass fright checks. So
Okay. Here it is. Combat reflexes. You have extraordinary reactions and are very rarely surprised for more than a moment. You get a +1 to any active defense in combat.
That's the biggest part, really.
Yeah, fast draw, +2 to fright check. Your side gets +1 on initiative rolls to avoid a surprise attack. Okay, so they don't actually stun anyone. They're just more resistant to it.
Oh, I guess we get an initiative roll off to avoid being stunned. I guess whatever that means. I actually haven't ever used that mechanic really for the partial. I just like it makes sense that they surprise you, so you're stunned. So, but whatever you feel like doing.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think we're gonna roll for that because you weren't surprising them. Like you weren't really surprised by them either because obviously there's signs of harpies everywhere. So,
Yeah.
what's everyone's speed?
5.25.
Okay.
Very slow.
Yeah, see, same for Tony.
You think you're slow? 5.
Okay. So they're going to attack first, and then it's going to be Matt and or Tony. They both have the same speed.
There's an initiative or a turn tracker in Roll20 you can use. All you have to do is add the characters to it, and then everybody else can put in their speed. It makes it easier for you.
Well, I'll have to learn it after the game. Like, anyway, let's see. I'm gonna roll for who gets attacked. Let's see, 1 is Super Fiend, 2 is Matt, 3 is Tony, 4 is Razfizz, 5 is Vec, and then 6 is just roll again.
Do any of the other players have knowledge about harpies, like about monsters and things? Other characters, I mean.
Yeah, I do. I know all about harpies.
You're the one with the compulsive lying, right?
No?
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. It's,
all I have is survival.
Okay.
I think naturalist and survival of if you had it. This is a mountain, right? So if you had survival mountains, it might give you something.
I do have survival mountain.
Vec also has survival mountains. Let's see, survival.
Did I take
skill?
urban survival? I hope I did. I did. Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't see anything here about. I mean, it gives you the skill to trap wild animals and gives you an eye for the country.
Yeah, so to trap wild animals, you're gonna have to know some stuff about them. That's sort of what I was
Yeah,
doing.
well, doesn't really apply to them. So one, who did I say was 1? Was it? It was Matt, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So
how many harpies are there?
2.
Okay. I'm going to attack them with my axe.
They're attacking you first because they're faster.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Better hope you're wearing armor.
yeah. I got steel, baby. I got armor of faith from the horse gods. So wait, so they're attacking me?
Well, one of them is, yeah.
And so basically, what I'm doing right now is, so I'm going to attack that guy.
Well, he's attacking you first, Naturals. You
okay.
need to, like, dodge.
Okay, I'm gonna ready my shield and cry.
Got a 15 brawling skill. All right, so it hits you.
Okay. That's a real dick move on his part.
So if you have a shield, you can roll block if you have block.
Okay. Now, let me see. Do I have block?
Block is a skill.
Okay, I have the shield skill.
Shield skill, yeah, that's what I mean. Sorry.
Yeah, it's at 10, so it's not very good. But let's see. Great.
Okay.
Just
barely. It's like when Razfizz was shooting his crossbow at that other guy.
Oh yeah.
Just barely missed.
Is your that bonus or that shield skill, is that including the defense bonus from your shield?
I don't know how that mechanic works.
Shields give a defense bonus to all of your defenses, and then if you when you roll against your shield skill, if you succeed, but if the shield would have made the difference between your success or failure, then it hits the shield and does damage to it, basically. So maybe your skill is 10, but if the shield gives a bonus of 2, then you succeed, but the shield takes the damage and possibly breaks later.
Okay. No, my base shield skill is just 10. And then I have a small shield with it.
Are you using Gurps character sheet?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Okay, it probably has that calculation in there. So yeah, it looks like you probably
Got
failed
it.
me.
Okay. Yeah, so it probably includes the usage already.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. All right. Yeah. So I'm hit. I'm hurt.
Okay.
I need an adult.
Your armor probably blocks all the damage they're going to do.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't find the rules for sharp claws, but they have strength of 13.
It means they do cutting damage. And strength of
Alright.
13 means they're going to roll 1d plus 1 or 2, I think. Which means most of the time they're probably not going to do any damage.
Yeah. I just Brian, I got steel breastplate, baby.
Yeah, you get
Really?
DR4
Steel?
with that, or is that 4 or 5?
That is. Looking at it now. Not quite sure.
It's listed right by the hit locations on your sheet.
Okay. Hit location. DR
Yeah, 6.
torso 6.
6? Oh yeah, they're not going to do shit to you, dude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be up there and take it like a man.
Or like a coward who wears armor.
Yeah, maybe my character's into that sexually. He's finding a new his new fetish.
Okay, here we are. Base weapon damage. It only has thrust, swing.
Yeah, they're using thrust.
Alright, so that's 1d. So they're probably not going to do anything for you, against you.
Yeah, the max they can do is 6, and he has 6 DR. So
Yeah, alright, well, yeah, they they do nothing to you. Alright, second one.
are they smart? Are they intelligent? Are they sapient? I guess. Because if so, they'll probably realize that and start aiming for the head, right?
Yeah, well, not on this attack, but
I mean, later once they've figured it out.
yeah, I believe they are. Let's see, 223 again. Oh wait, no, I have to go back to the other one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. Let's see, 223. They have, well, they have IQ 5. They're not that smart.
Yeah, they're not sapient.
Yeah. Alright, so the next one. 6. Okay, roll again. This is for the target. They attack Tony.
Good.
I'll be AFK for just a minute.
Okay.
I'm very powerful. I'm a wizard, bro.
You are a wizard.
Alright, so they hit. So what kind of armor you got?
Steel breastplate.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Dude, I modeled my character right after yours, Matt Ross, as far as equipment goes.
That's probably a good idea.
Man. I thought these harpies would be tougher than they are.
We're ready for these
so-
shenanigans.
So that's 6 DR,
Yep.
just to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not lying.
Oh, no. I can't lie to you in these situations.
Okay. Can't, huh? Here we are. Breastplate.
Yeah, I have a steel breastplate on. Just shred my inside.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, it's DR5.
Yeah, my
That's-
DR is 6 because of dwarf, I guess. It's calculated in my character sheet. Yeah,
Alright, so-
even when I'm not wearing armor, I still have 1.
So they both hit you, but they do nothing.
Yeah.
You meaning the party. Okay, so now it's either Tony or Matt that attacks them. So I guess roll 3d6, and whoever rolls higher goes.
Okay. 1 second. Roll 3d6.
Just make a macro, Matt Ross.
God damn it.
Back.
I did, but I guess nobody can see it.
No, I did.
What's going
I
on?
made my own macro. Okay. So, you got these. How many harpies are there? 2?
Yeah. Oh, you're back?
Yep.
They hit Tony, but they failed to do any damage because, of course, he's wearing armor.
Steel. Baby.
Armor. Armor's good for you, but it slows you down a bunch.
Yeah, I'm slow as fuck.
Yeah, and now they're rolling to see who attacks first because they have the same speed. And Tony won, so
Alright.
Usually, a higher dex can typically break that tie.
I think we have the same decks. I guess I'm gonna blast the harpy in front of me that's like clawing at me and shit with a flame jet.
Yeah, you blast him.
okay. Yeah, they both have the same DX.
Feathers are flammable.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast it with flame jet.
Okay.
Yeah, light her ass on fire.
Gonna use 3 of my fatigue points for it.
Damn. I hope it doesn't light you on fire. But
Does it not take a second to charge up each fatigue for that?
Yeah, it says 1 second.
Yeah. So if you want to spend 3 fatigue, you have to charge it for 3 seconds.
yeah, and it's
How
already
long's
on you.
How long's a turn?
A second.
1 second.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just do 1 then.
Okay. Trying to find the magic rules in here.
Basically, you charge it for however
46.
long it says, and then you let go. So he starts charging now. As on his next turn, he releases it, and it.
Yeah, they're gonna burn the shit out of that harpy.
Yeah, burner.
Okay, here we are, fire spells. And they don't list flame jet. So how much damage does it do for each fatigue point that you put into it?
1 die.
Okay. So
6, I'm guessing.
flame jet 14. Okay, so just roll against your flame jet skill.
He can roll after the charge is finished, because he might not even need to roll. If they damage him, then the spell automatically fails.
Well, they didn't damage him. Alright, you just barely made it. You had 14 skill, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay, so roll for damage.
Oh, did he start casting this last turn?
I had to wait a turn before it cast.
Yeah, that's what,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. So like they have a turn to like damage him while he's
Mm-hmm.
waving his fingers around and shit.
Yeah, doing all sorts
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, they didn't damage him though.
Yeah, that was on my turn. I have to cast for a turn, and then my next turn I'll cast, is what he's saying.
Ah.
So I'm casting it right now. I successfully rolled my cast. And so next turn, I have to roll for the projectile to hit, or the beam to hit, and then
Right.
roll for damage.
Is that a flame jet's it's a jet, right? So right, yeah. So that's like a melee attack, but it's a bit more ranged. Jets are amazing.
Hmm.
So I guess then it's Matt's turn. So what are you doing?
Well, I have quite a bit of spells. I can make them feel gloomy. Yeah, that's it.
Harpies probably feel gloomy already.
Yeah.
They do live in a
yes.
cave. They don't have cable or anything, so they're bored all
Screech
the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Luckily, they're pretty stupid.
Right.
Does any water need purified?
It's-
Well, on a long enough timeline, yes.
I'm going to attack the same harpy that's going after Tony
Okay.
with my axe because I'm insane.
Okay.
My axe skill is 13. I got 12.
All right. What's your swinging damage? Isn't your strength like 10?
Oh, dude, no, I'm pretty buff. I'm at 12. I've been working out.
Okay.
Let's see.
It'll say in your character sheet. Mine says
Yeah.
1d plus 4 cut.
Okay. Melee weapons. 1d plus 4 cut.
nice.
Really, 1d plus 4. That's a lot. Okay. So
Yeah,
roll for damage then.
I'm strong, dude.
That's what axes do. Axes are like swing plus 3. It's ridiculous.
Okay. So 4. So at 4 H minus their 1 DR. That's 7. And then
cuts. Cuts only times 1.5.
oh yeah, but isn't his basic attack 1d plus 4?
Yes.
That's what it says.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought
Yeah.
he added it already. Yeah, never mind.
Okay. So it's 7 with their DR. They have 50% rounded down, so that's 10.
Yep.
So
Oh, major wound.
yeah, they have 13 health, so they're not knocked unconscious yet. But it's a pretty serious wound.
Yeah, like, is it still up? Is it still
Like hovering over there.
yeah?
Let's see, where's the effective injury here?
You roll a health check against for it, and if it fails, then it falls down. If it fails by 5 or more, then it's unconscious.
Even though it hasn't exceeded its health yet?
You took 10 damage at once, so that's a major wound.
Yeah.
If you can, I think 10 damage is enough to cripple whatever. Did he hit torso with that?
Yeah, he didn't target a specific
Okay.
area. So.
Yeah.
So
And
it-
also,
it's-
it's probably all I can reach.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, basically, so make a health check for it, and then if it fails, then it's pretty much out of the fight.
Okay. Yeah, I wish they had effects of injury on the GM screen handout, but they don't.
They don't. Let me see.
No.
Open mine.
Well,
Give me a minute. I'll have all this stuff open in just a minute here.
okay. Let's see, 3, 2, or 1 hit points left, which applies here. Your move is cut in half. You're reeling from the wounds.
Half move and dodge. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm also yelling. I'm just like screaming my brains out because I'm like filled with so much energy.
Okay. Are you anticipating a great meal?
Yeah, after Tony cooks him, yeah.
Fresh kill like nothing else?
Oh yeah. The best part is when you cut the head off and suck the brains out.
Yay.
Do you do it like through the ears, the nose, the neck, or?
You'll just have to find out for yourself.
All of the above, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like little by little, like certain areas of the brain only come out one way?
Well, just roll the health check.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Well, whatever. Do that anyway. I think the only thing that happens is its move and dodge are halved.
Oh, did it pass the health check?
Just barely. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Uh,
yeah, basically it's still up, but it can. But yeah, it's slowed down a bit. My PDF viewer is crashing for no reason. That's terrific.
Cursed, man.
All right.
Just how it goes. Okay,
So-
so your turn.
Turn. Yeah. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? I ain't seen you guys before, but you on some serious drugs or something? Get the hell away from me! I don't know I don't know how close they are to Superfiend, but he moves away as fast as possible, backpedaling. So that's 2 spaces.
Okay, so you're just running.
Well, he's backpedaling. That's half move.
Yeah. But you're not going to attack him or anything.
No, not at all. He's got hands full of.
of gold.
He's got a bag full of gold of rocks with gold ore. He can't do shit right now.
Okay. What does he usually fight with?
Shank.
Okay. But in prison too much?
Well, I mean, homeless people shank each other and steal each other's shit all the time. So it's kind of it's a shank or be shanked sort of world. He usually he carries a broken whiskey bottle on him. That's what he uses when he needs to cut someone.
He's coping pretty well for just having come from Detroit and now facing harpies in a mysterious gold mine.
He's been here for a little while. He just hasn't integrated. That's why he's still homeless and everything.
Alright, so the next thing that happens, the mercenaries are going to attack.
I'm
Brad's
still
just
screaming, by the way.
first. Okay. Okay. Alright,
The
so
mercenaries know that I hate them.
probably.
They're psychic, they do. Or if you said it.
Well, you've already talked about cutting their wages, so I'm pretty sure they know. Even though you
Yeah.
guys aren't paying them. Count Dygar's paying
Cut
them.
those wages anyway.
You cut your
Yeah.
wages that you're getting from someone else.
Yeah. You're gonna say bad things about them to him, and he'll cut them. Alright, so he hits with his crossbow. Man, forget crossbow damage. I had all this at hand like a month ago when I was going to run this, but I'll just make a cheat sheet for the next time.
Crossbows can have whatever sort of strength they want, so basically just if they have a higher strength, just raise the damage a little bit.
Okay, well, this is a gnome, so he's only strength 10, which may be a bit higher than average for a gnome.
Yeah. I think it's probably just 1d for strength 10.
Yeah. Okay, so sample range weapon stats. Oh, here we go. It doesn't have damage. All right, well, 1d it is.
And who's doing this? The gnome or the dwarf?
No.
Um,
Okay, so it doubles because it's impaling damage, but it only doubles back to 2. So one of them is taking 2 damage, the other one took 10.
Glorious.
And last of all, the dwarf will attack with his short sword. Alright, but he misses. So it's not. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I'm still screaming my brains out. Like,
Okay.
look, just. I mean, I'm just so filled with energy and hatred that and hunger that I'm just losing my mind here.
Alright, you sure you didn't ingest any mushrooms?
Not yet, but I will.
Okay.
Obviously, the thrill of murder gets me off the most.
Well,
Which
Tony, he's there for his mountaineering skill.
Is the dwarf? Does he have a long beard?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I have a quirk that apparently I expect male dwarves to have long beards. So.
Oh yeah.
well, yeah.
It's totally reasonable.
I mean, female
Otherwise,
dwarves
I
should have
have to.
beards too.
No,
Yeah, that's just
not-
gross.
It's not written here. I can't abide by that.
Well, you don't have to, but they definitely should. Female dwarves definitely should have some beards.
Never actually seen one outside of WoW, I guess it is. But in any
Yeah.
actual fantasy movie, you never see them.
Right?
Yeah. All right.
So maybe they're never seen, only heard occasionally.
That's the good life.
Gone to the Milford
Uh,
Academy.
Yeah. Alright, hit locations. They're now going for your head.
My head.
Well, I'm gonna roll randomly who they're attacking next, but they're going for the head now because their last attacks didn't do anything. Okay, so for the targets, same rules. Let's see, 1 is Matt, 2 is Superfiend, 3 Tony, 4 Rashes, 5 Vec. Let's see, roll again.
There's some fucking dog out here.
Ah!
Alright, so Superfiend, they're attacking you. But
Shit.
they went for the head this time.
Oh god, they're probably gonna miss, I hope.
Yeah. Well, they have a 15 brawling skill, but it's -5 for the headshot.
right?
So they barely missed the first one.
Yay! Get the hell away from me!
Alright, next one attacks Matt. They're going for the head.
It's not cool.
Oh, it just barely hits. Do you have any? Do you have any head protection?
I think I do have a helmet. Hold on. let me
Yeah,
see.
you have a pot helmet, Ross.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, I believe what you say, not what Tony says.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Can't
so
lie to you, GM. You're like God.
My head. So Brian, what location? Like skull?
Yeah, skull is
Yeah.
head.
Okay. My DR for my fucking skull is 7.
Actually, treat it as face because so I don't know, like harpies, and this is kind of probably a G. It's actually probably covered in the martial arts book, but they for the -5 they would be grasping like the whole head, so that would include your face probably, because from behind, skull is -5. From the front, it's -7, but they're kind of going from
Got
above,
it.
right? So the claw might catch you in the face, basically.
That's not good.
So, do you have any active defense rolls you want to make?
Define that for me.
Dodge.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can parry or dodge. Do you have a readied weapon right now?
Oh yeah, because I just struck a dude with my axe.
Yeah, so your weapon's unready. You can't parry with it. So, yeah, you're gonna have to either block if you have a shield or dodge.
Yeah, I got a shield. I'll roll for that. Let me roll my shields. Roll 3 dice. 7.
Nice.
oh, you actually made it.
Yeah. I'm also. I've transitioned over from yelling to crying.
Crying like weeping or cries
Yeah,
of
it's like-
inspiration.
No, it's a mix. It's a cry yell. You know.
Okay.
Ah! Fuck. Ah! Ah!
Well, the fight seems to be going your way.
That's what it sounds like. I know, but
Yeah.
one wrong move, I could die. So,
Hooray
Yeah.
for armor!
Yeah.
You know, if they'd done any damage, you'd have to roll against infection.
Oh god.
That's not good.
But
Okay, so did I block?
yes, they do no damage to you. And now it's you or Tony's turn again to attack.
I
My
start
turn.
offering sexual favors to anybody that will save me.
All right, I'll save you, Matt Ross. I'm gonna release my flame jet at the one that Matt Ross didn't hit with his axe.
The one that's taken only 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
So,
gotta
Matt-
roll under 13 to see if it hits.
I would see who goes first, but it really doesn't matter because they're both smarter than you.
All right. So I hit it.
I mean, both faster, that is. Alright, so that's 1d6 now?
Yeah.
So, okay, go ahead.
3.
So, they have 1 DR, so that's 2.
Oh, did you not? Did it fail its defense roll, or did you? I don't see that.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, you roll. Yeah.
Well, I hit it. Yeah, I guess you need to roll your defense roll.
yeah, what can they... They can only try to dodge this, right? I mean,
They can
just-
parry, but they, I mean, they would use their talons for that, and they risk damage, getting their feet cut off, basically.
this is a flame jet.
Oh, right, flame jet. They would have to dodge that.
Yeah. Oh, they have dodge 10. Huh, okay. Should have remembered that. Alright, they dodge your flame jet.
Oh no.
Nice.
No.
This sucks.
No.
You need
Alright.
that flame jet.
Yeah. Well then.
Matt, your turn.
Does it do
Ooh.
anything spectacular when it hits the rocks?
Um,
Up a bit.
only if you think lighting up the whole cave is spectacular with all these drawings, which might be. You're deeply moved.
You accidentally
Okay.
hit some of the drawings, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're
can you-
deeply moved, but you'd never admit it because you're a compulsive liar.
What about aroused? Okay, so
Very deeply.
I
I'm
tell
gonna-
the entire group that I meant for it to dodge my flame jet.
I'm going to attack the harpy with my axe.
Very well. You have 13, right?
Yes. I just barely hit.
Well, it counts.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
so cry screaming.
Alright, it dodges that.
What?
Oh, wait, are you attacking the same one as Tony?
Yeah.
Alright,
the
yeah,
one that-
it already dodged once, so don't think it can dodge again.
It
So
can.
just-
It gets a -2.
Oh, well, in that case, it dodged again.
God damn it.
All of a sudden, it's like Neo.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're in the air, so it's kind of like with an axe, it's actually tougher to hit them. You get a -2 penalty, I think.
Yeah, I'm just flapping my tongue about screaming, crying, swinging my axe, so it makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, so I missed like a chunk.
Alright, so now short sword attack. Razfizz, that is. He can't shoot his crossbow again because, as we all know, it takes several turns to reload. So he just goes at it with a short sword.
Okay.
And, oh, is that a critical hit? 5?
Is the skill 15?
Ah, yeah, I was thinking it's not a crit, but no, it's not, it's 10. So, okay, just a normal hit. Is that another -2 to, dodge?
Yeah, because it's still the same round.
Alright, so 6 it would need.
Yeah.
it dodges again.
God damn, that thing's crazy. It's the most deft harpy I've ever seen, because I've only
Tony.
seen 2 of them.
You may just have to use an explosive fireball and hope for the best.
I think they can still dodge that too.
Alright,
No,
another
they're
short
not-
sword
they're
attack.
within range still.
And it misses. Okay. So, everyone missed that round, and they're attacking again. I thought it would be over by now.
Maybe
Yeah.
try to use a net.
Well, if you have one, and isn't there like a net throwing skill?
I
It
don't
is.
have that. I don't
Yeah.
have that.
I have some rope. We could tie it up.
If you're
Well-
wearing a cloak, you can use cloak skill to throw it on them too.
You shout boo.
Cloaks are
Alright, then.
useful. They give you a defense bonus.
They're attacking Superfiend's head this time.
Superfiend, I just want to reiterate that that he got a turn because they went first, right? They go first before our team
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you skipped over my turn. I'm just going to reiterate that
Oh.
Superfiend backpedals some more, puts his back against a wall.
Okay. Well, they have
Crawl
enhanced.
out.
They have enhanced move though.
Yeah, that isn't. Well, they have to sprint for that, and if they're sprinting, then they're not attacking because you can't do both. But unless they do a slam, they can do a slam and do that. But they have a faster movement than I do anyway. I'm only moving at 2, so they don't. You don't even need to have enhanced move to catch up with me. But just to what's the word I want to use? Since he's going to move back 1 instead of 2, so maybe not reach the wall, and he's going to all out defend. And
Okay.
he's going to spend. It's just 1 coming after him.
Yeah.
He's going to spend a fatigue for a feverish defense too.
Okay. It might just miss anyway.
It probably will.
Yep. Well, it's 50-50, but let's see. Nope. Hit you.
All right. So defense. Where? Let me get my character up. So my character's dodge right now is at from encumbrance. It's at 7. But he spent all out defense and a fatigue, so it's at 11.
Okay.
Oh shit! No.
Eh,
Do you have any armor?
No.
eh.
Uh.
I could heal you though.
So is that?
These crazy motherfuckers away from me! Superfiend drops his bag of valuable rocks on the ground
Yeah.
as he tries to move out of the way.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, gold doesn't mean anything to them. So.
Right.
All right. So that's what 1d6 with 13 strength claws.
Actually, hold on. I should. Actually, so since I'm saying I dropped the bag, I actually just made it my dodge because it goes up by 1. So I forgot about that.
All right then.
That's awesome. Okay. I probably should have said that. I probably should have said that before I rolled, so you can count that as hitting if you want.
No, I'll go with that. All right. Next one. It is going for Matt.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Tries to hit you in the head. It does.
Wow. Damn.
They're
Crazy.
on fire today.
For real.
All right. Do you have any active defense? And who's messing with the map constantly?
Is that Tony?
Probably.
What's active defense again? Sorry.
Dodge, parry, block.
Oh, can you guys see my squiggles?
Yeah. What do you mean squiggles? That looks like a tornado.
I got bored when you were talking, so I started squiggling.
Oh, that's not nice.
So your axe, you
Yeah,
attacked
yeah.
with it last turn, right?
Yeah.
So it's unready this turn, so you can't parry.
Oh, my shield. I'll use my shield. I think I just failed. Yes, I failed.
So you know, do you guys know about the different options for defenses?
Not really.
So before you roll your defense, when an attack is declared, basically, you can spend a fatigue and get +2. That's called feverish defense. You can take a step back, also before you roll your defense, and that gives you a +1, unless you're using a fencing weapon or judo, and that gives you +3 instead.
Ooh, judo.
Yeah. You're not using
Okay.
judo because you have an axe in your hand.
Yeah, and also, I'm just.
Axe judo.
You know,
It's real.
yeah.
Well, technically, there are some axes that can use judo skill, but I doubt they're around in this area of the world.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna take my lumps like a man.
Yeah. What's the DR of your helmet?
For that location on my body.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably all the same for the armored locations, so it's probably 6.
And there's no way they can get through your helmet.
Yeah, but they can pull it off though.
Oh, well. They're not that smart, but maybe they'll try eventually. This is already the second time they try to hit him in the head.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So your DR protects you again.
Tight. I'm still crying, but tight. Okay. Whose turn is it?
It's now your guy's turn again. So you and Tony.
Tony, you go first or me?
Yeah, I can go first. I'm gonna bash the one in front of me with an axe. Just like cut the shit out of it.
Okay.
Did you use magic last turn? Is that what you did?
I do a lot
Yeah.
of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So you have an axe and you got magic. Wait, how do you? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna bother asking those questions.
Yeah.
You have a
Well,
free,
I mean,
free hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not using a shield.
No.
Okay.
yeah. Does it take a turn to ready his weapon or what?
So when you swing an axe, it becomes unready, and then you spend your next turn to ready it, basically.
Oh, he hasn't swung it yet though.
Yeah, so it's fine. You can do
All
that.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna bash you with my axe, bro. What do I do? Roll this. 8.
Damn.
And my skill's 10, so I hit. Right.
You're gonna go for the one that
The wounded one that's all slow and shit.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can actually hit that one.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So,
It's only like 15 or something.
well, 5 now. It's normally 10, but now it's halved.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So it would have made it, but since it's wounded, it does not. So, all right. Roll for damage then. Tony.
I'm doing it. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Sounds
Yeah, that thing's
good.
fucked.
All right. So it's definitely knocked unconscious. That's
It's good.
8, 12. Took 10 before, and so it's at -9 health. So it's definitely out.
Oh, it took 10 before.
Well, it took 10 before, and now it took another 12. So it's at -9 health now because it has 13.
Right.
So-
Oh, okay, right. Because the cutting
Yeah.
modifier. I forgot about the cutting. Yep.
Yeah, definitely knocked unconscious.
It gets a health check, but yeah, you could say it's knocked unconscious.
No, I think they only have health checks to avoid death, but it hasn't taken enough damage to be killed yet. But obviously,
well,
you could just
it
like
gets-
slit its throat whenever you want now.
Yeah.
Well, it gets a health check for this one, for one for major wound, one for remaining conscious, and then it's not enough for it to be dead yet. So
Well, Brian, can I just quickly axe it in the neck if it's unconscious?
I mean, it would take a turn to do it, but yeah.
Then I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna focus on destroying this other enemy.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? Use like an axe?
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm gonna scream cry in its face, and then I'm gonna
scream cry.
swing my axe at it.
It has its back to you right now because it was attacking
Me.
Superfiend before. Yeah. So I'm gonna say no active defense this time.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for my axe.
Okay. All right. So you hit.
Yeah. And then I roll 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Mm.
What's your damage?
It's 1d6 plus 4.
Whew,
But
Man,
that thing's fucked.
it's juicy as shit.
10. So 9, 13. All right. It's at 0 health right now. It says you are in immediate danger of collapse. At the beginning of each turn, roll against your health. Plus or minus strong, weak will. A success means you may take your turn normally. A failed roll means you fall unconscious. So I'm just
Did you
I'm
say
just gonna
plus or
roll.
minus stronger? Are you using 3rd edition rules?
Yeah.
Okay, I was unclear on that. I thought we were using 4E. Okay. So some of the stuff that I say, like everything, I'm familiar with the 4th E, not the 3rd edition rule set. So some of the stuff that I say might be a little bit different from how it works in 3rd edition.
Okay. Yeah, I think next time maybe we should go to 4th because that's what the PDFs I have are. But the physical book I have was 3rd.
Okay.
So. Yeah, this is just like a pilot, let's call it, to get everyone into the story, I guess. But I think next time we use 4th.
Okay.
So
So-
anyway, oh, go ahead.
Is it dead?
Probably.
No, it's barely hanging on.
Yeah, it's got 0 hit points.
I'm gonna have the other 2 guys, try to attack it. They'll probably finish it off, but if they don't, it has to make a health roll just to stay conscious.
I instruct them not to ruin the meat.
Yeah.
Ask
Alright,
for a
first-
friend.
First one misses.
He's not doing
Second
well.
one misses.
Wow,
Okay.
yeah. These are the worst
All right.
mercenaries I've ever seen.
Well, one of them wasn't even hired to fight, but
Yeah, granted, I've only seen 2 mercenaries, so, so it's
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
okay.
And only one cave filled with gold
Right?
and harpies.
Round harpies.
All right, so this is its role to avoid unconsciousness. It needs 13 or less for that. 9. All right, so it doesn't get knocked unconscious, but it's at half skill. I think for 0 health. All right, let's see who it attacks. Well, actually, it's going to go last because it's at reduced speed now. So, Matt, you get to attack again.
All right. So it's unconscious, right?
No, it's barely hanging on. It's like at half.
There's one unconscious
Half
and
move and dodge.
one still up.
Wait, did Superfiend take his turn?
I didn't, but it doesn't matter because he's just going to move back, one more space anyway
Yeah.
and all out defend.
Okay, so
uh,
Matt hits.
yeah. I'm just chopping at its neck or its legs
Well,
frenziedly.
It's
like,
still flying. Not very quickly, but it is.
Because obviously I want to kill it, and so I can eat it.
Yeah.
Or I may take all of its feathers and glue them to myself somehow.
Just let the other guy with the burning stuff do it. That way it's cooked for you.
I prefer raw.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you hit and any amount of damage. Well, as long as you roll higher than a 1, so go ahead.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you have +4, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
10.
guess it's
Okay. So 9, 13. It's now at -13. It's got to roll.
It's a death
make
check. Yep.
Yeah, it's got to make a health roll just to stay alive.
How difficult would it be to behead it and show the other harpy the head?
The other harpy's already down.
Yeah, unconscious.
Okay.
So
Uh,
it makes its health roll to survive, but it's unconscious. So they both are now.
and sorry if you said this already. They're too dumb to be tortured, correct?
I
What
mean,
do you
you can
mean?
torture things.
Yeah,
It can't talk though. It's not
Yeah,
safe.
yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, no. They understand what Superfiend says. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
count them as animals.
Superfiend can talk to us. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna talk to us.
Probably not.
Yeah, what skill is that anyway? Animal talk? Or...
Speak with
An
animals.
advantage.
Oh, okay.
So is it my turn, Brian?
I think we're
Yeah,
out of combat now, right?
yeah, like everyone's down.
Okay. Well, I just want to stomp one of the harpies' heads in with my boots.
Do it. That'll arouse me.
Oh God.
All right, it is done because nobody is opposing you.
I'm like, yeah, do it.
Does that jive with any like disadvantage you have, like bloodlust?
No, I just wanted to do it.
Okay.
I just wanted to do it.
Make it an example of it to the other one who can't perceive it anyway because it's unconscious.
Well, it's just, it scratched my breastplate, and that makes me sad.
Superfiend rifles through their pockets that he thinks they have.
Yeah, they have nothing because they're naked beasts.
How attractive are these harpies?
They aren't.
In my bloodlust, I bite into one of the harpy's necks and just like rip it out, like
Well, here's the description. Well, just the first paragraph because don't want to be reading all day. Harpies appear to be half woman, half bird. In fact, there's nothing human about them at all. They aren't sapient, they don't use tools, and don't speak. Though they have no hands, their feet sport large claws. They're usually encountered in groups of 5 or more, not this time, active day or night. They are most commonly found in the badlands of Al-Haz and Al-Wazif, or in mountainous areas of the Great Forest and the Emperor's Forest.
Right.
So they also have a compulsive, bizarre delight in befouling food and drink, it says.
ugh, that's
They
fucking-
like, to shit, they like to shit in your water.
Yeah. They have a stench that leaves most other beings reeling, but I guess not you.
Oh yeah, I already have bad smell, so it doesn't even affect me at all.
Yeah, well, I mean Matt, though. Like, I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's...
I've pushed beyond that. I'm just gonna bite into the neck as hard as possible to eat it.
anyone wounded by their claws has to roll for infection. So,
Did any of us get wounded?
I don't think so.
no, you just bit into its neck. So,
So
yeah.
I can heal myself.
Yeah, well, let's see, we're about to find out.
Matt Ross gets real fucking sick.
Wait,
Man, what the hell's with these crazy? What the hell's with these crazy? Like, where the hell are they from? They wearing these crazy feather coats and shit. What the hell do you even get one of these?
You can barely see my face because there's so much filth on it.
Oh god, yeah, that's kind of how my character's face is probably. He's all dingy and singed black,
And the beard covers the rest.
right?
Yeah, I've got mad scars everywhere, shit like that.
Alright, so I'm reading the infection rules now.
Health check,
Let's
basically.
see. Okay. It says, people wounded under less than clean circumstances, I think that applies here, and who do not receive treatment must make a HT plus 3 roll. Alright, so what's your HT, like 11?
Yeah,
Alright, so 14 or less then.
that's not good.
Is that a critical failure?
It's not an 18.
Yeah.
17 is, yeah, basically, yeah.
Can I,
fail.
Can I use magic to heal myself?
You can.
What spell would that be? Restoration?
You don't even know that you're infected yet. The infection doesn't actually occur for like a month, or at least a week, I guess, probably.
Well, see, a roll of 18 is always a critical failure. A roll of 17 is an ordinary failure if your effective skill is 16 or better. Although this was a health check. Well, since you don't have a 16 health... Yeah.
There's no crit fails on attribute checks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, you jerk.
Yeah. Trying to
Yeah. Alright, so you're infected. On a failure, the wound is infected. Treat this as any other disease. You need a daily health roll, unless, of course, you cure yourself.
Well, what spell do I need to cure myself?
Cure disease.
Do I have that? Hold on.
You don't.
I don't know.
So, you avoided infection only to infect yourself when you bit into them.
Yeah.
And you have a spell called Test Food, Matt Ross. You probably should have done that first.
You could also just be a man and have a high health score, so it's like, ain't gonna do shit. I might feel under the weather for a couple of days, but that's no biggie.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait.
it's not going to be my only case of diarrhea.
You've died of dysentery.
Yes. You trying to ford the river?
Yep.
Alright, that's fine. I'm infected. I mean, so if I'm already infected, I might as well just go all in and just eat the shit out of this heartbeat.
Yeah, you're gonna get salmonella. That's what you got infected with. Salmonella, eating uncooked poultry.
Hey, I'm gonna cast Purify Food, okay?
It's a little late for that.
And
Yeah.
I made it.
I mean, technically, if it works on an area, you can cast it like, and it works on the stuff that's in your stomach too. So you might not even have to worry about it.
So,
Never mind. I only have Purify Water.
what's your
God.
guys' reaction to this?
Superfiend is. Superfiend's already amazed by the crazy crackheads that are attacking him. I mean, he's used to that sort of, but he's really surprised by what they're wearing. Like, where the hell do crackheads get feather coats?
This is like another day in Detroit for him.
I mean, pretty much. He has a delusion that he's still in Detroit, so he thinks he's in Detroit right now.
My face is covered in blood at this point.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
I'm a little aroused. Yeah.
Okay.
I offer some meat to Tony's character.
All right, I'm gonna cast heat on it and cook
Good
it.
idea. Good idea.
I
Don't
succeed,
eat raw chicken. That's terrible.
and then I'm gonna eat the cooked meat.
Alright, very well.
Superfiend, you want any?
Tastes like chicken.
Meanwhile, Superfiend is grabbing his sack of rock.
Yeah, so you guys gonna gather any more gold?
Yes, I gather all the gold.
I'm rich. I'm out of here, bitches.
Hit him with fire.
I can carry up to 390 pounds. Now carry on back 585 pounds, so I'm just gonna get 585 pounds of rocks.
Yeah, good luck
Alright, well,
hauling all that. How many? 3 days back to town? Yeah.
yeah.
Dude,
Well,
I'm a dwarf,
Instead
man.
Yeah, that's gonna take you like a month. So good luck with that.
Slow and steady wins the race.
you do have pack animals, though.
Yeah.
But anyway, once you get to 100 pounds between all of you, the cave starts filling with smoke.
What kind of
That's
smoke?
not good.
Black smoke.
Oh, that's a bad kind of. That's the worst kind of smoke.
That's fine. Tupafine's not even in the cave after he got his 20 pounds of rock.
Well, it's 100 pounds between. Well, okay, so you have 20.
Yep.
I guess everyone gets 20, kind of the mercs, even though they don't get a share. They just gotta agree to a flat wage. Desperate times in that town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they're the shittiest mercs ever with a skill of 10. That's ridiculous. Like, oh, yeah, I've held a sword before once.
Well, the other guy has a mountaineering skill, no, mountain survival of 15. So he's
That's
good at
good.
what he does, but
That's much better, yeah. That's, yeah, a nice guide, really, rather than a mercenary.
So it's filling up with smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
that's it. Like, what are you gonna do?
Is the smoke coming from deep in the cave or from the
Yeah.
entrance?
No, from further in.
Oh, that's a
Should we just walk out of the cave?
Yeah, I'm with Tony. I'm gonna wait for this smoke to blow over.
Yeah. Just hang out outside the cave, wait for this whole smoky situation to die down.
Yeah, you want to wait outside of the. Okay, let's wait outside of the cave. Kind of like set up an ambush.
Mhm.
So whoever runs out of the cave, we can instantly incapacitate them and set them up for a nice torture session.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And
Alright, so just to let you know the effects of smoke, it does 1 health damage per turn of breathing it, although an HT plus 3 roll will help you avoid it. So basically, I don't know, however long that gives you, you'll succeed at most of the rolls, but every time you fail, you take 1 damage. You can only take like 10.
That's every second?
Yeah.
Jesus.
smokes some serious business.
Apparently, you can only last like 10 seconds in smoke before you die. That's insane.
No, I mean, you make a health plus 3 roll to avoid the effects. So
Oh.
most of the time you're gonna make that roll,
Yeah.
but it eventually wears down everyone.
Well, how long
Yeah,
does it
that's-
take for us to walk out the front of the cave?
Oh, not that long, only a few minutes.
So
Yeah.
we have to do like
Well,
180 rolls.
no, I'm just gonna roll that you got out.
Here we go.
Yeah, we used our brains.
Really, I was only gonna require a roll if you decided to stay in there.
Okay.
Let's say you can, I don't know, duck down and avoid most of the effects by staying near the bottom.
I'm a dwarf, man. I'm already ducked down.
Just take
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
breathe. That's what you need.
I'm screaming, "Flee! Flee! Run for your lives!" as I run out of the cave.
Wait, why are you? Is Flea here? Holy shit! I need to get his autograph.
Yeah.
This would be the type of situation he would find himself in.
Yeah, right.
I really find a hard time believing a black man from Detroit knows who Flea is.
He's a music fan.
Yeah. Or cares about him.
Right.
Yeah, the basis for the whitest band ever. He's gonna know.
Come on, the whitest band ever.
Red Hot Chili Peppers are probably the whitest band ever.
Right.
There's got to be someone whiter, like
I'm sure there are plenty.
plain white tees or something.
Brad Paisley.
I don't know who that is.
Think he's a country singer? Unless I mispronounced the name.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to say that ends it for this week.
Okay, so our last action is we went out of the cave to set up the ambush for the torture session.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just wait there as long as it takes.
Yeah, dude, somebody has to be running out soon if they make it.
Wait, Matt Ross, do you have any wind spells? What kind of spells you got?
Wind. No, I don't have any wind.
So we could gather up a bunch of shit and I can set on fire in the front of the cave. Then just, make the cave really smoky.
Yeah, you could just maybe. Trying to think. Maybe we should send one of the mercenaries in there to parlay.
With what?
I don't know. He'll surely die, but we'll tie a rope to his foot and we can just pull him out once he's dead. They can just stick the terms, like to his chest.
What are they gonna What are they gonna parlay with? Harpies that can't even speak, and even if they could, too dumb to understand it.
Well,
Something started that fire.
Yeah.
Assuming it's that wizard we alluded to earlier.
Yeah, he's probably in there using magics. It probably went wrong, and now he's gonna have to run out of the cave.
Yep. Well, either that or he has the doesn't breathe spell.
Yeah, some sort of dark wizardry.
Well, whatever the case, they refuse to go in there.
That's not chill.
You guys
All right,
have
that's fine. I'm not.
you guys have
yeah,
100 pounds of gold ore as well.
Okay. Cool. Well, we'll just hang out outside and wait for him so we can ambush him. What the fuck was that? Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway.
Alright. So yeah, that's it this time.
Okay. I'm down for next week then.
Okay.
All right. Lock Tara to you all.
What day are we doing then?
I don't know, but Tuesdays are usually pretty good for me.
You don't mean like in 2 days, do you?
No. But
Okay.
Tuesdays and Sundays in general are usually pretty good.
I won't be around. Let's see. Starting Saturday, and then so that's the 6th, I believe, and then from then until the 15th, I'll be gone.
Okay.
We can work with that.
Yeah, somebody else shows up for the game. It's fine. I mean, Super Fiend right now is off scene anyway. He's not on camera right now, so.
Okay.
Sick. Okay. Yeah, Brian, just let me know when you want to play next time.
Okay.
All right. Locktar to you all.
Later.
Mad Locktar.